Hey you guys, watch as I transform this into this beautiful piece just using a few of these products. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jessie B from Life with Jessie B. Today I'm showing you guys how I transform this little cabinet into a nice cabinet for my essential oils. I actually got this cabinet for free from my neighbor. They were cleaning out some stuff in their basement and they asked me if I wanted it and I said absolutely. It was a purple goldish color and I wanted it to be a deep navy. So I got this chalked paint and I'll link below exactly the name of the paint and a link where you can get some. And I got it and I just kind of went up over it and gave it a nice thick heavy coat because I wanted to make sure I could get all of that purple covered up. And I noticed, like, looking at it now, it looks like really bright navy, but as it dries to such a pretty deep dark navy color. So here I am just trying to go over to get everything coated. I wanted to give it a nice thick heavy coat and getting into all of those little cracks and crevices. And I will tell you guys, I'm holding the paintbrush kind of odd sometimes. I'm battling a little case of tendonitis in my dominant hand, and so sometimes I just cannot hold the paintbrush the same way. So here I'm just getting the top covered. You could see really the purple and the blue and kind of how thick I had to go with it, but how quickly it covered it, you guys. I was super impressed by how well this paint covered with just one coat. And you can kind of see here the feet or the legs of this cabinet were already painted a gold color, and I decided to go ahead and stick with the gold because I wanted to go ahead and go with a gold or a brass knob for it, because I thought that would be really pretty against the blue and really would just cause it to pop. So I'm just getting those legs taped up so I don't get any blue paint on them, and then I'm going to paint around the bottom of the legs. And I think this is one of the best views. The lighting was kind of off, but you can really see how it comes across as a really kind of a royal blue color. But when it dries so much darker. I have another clip coming up here, I believe, where you can see how much darker it dries, but the lighting's kind of funky. I was doing this inside my house because it was raining for like 3 weeks straight. So I was just doing this inside and I just put a piece of plastic down. Here's the shot. You can really see how on the right side how much darker it is, and then on the left side as I'm adding this second coat, how it makes it kind of more of a royal color, but when it dries to that darker, more deep navy color. And then when I add the poly onto it, it kind of just, you can see here, it goes on kind of white, but it really just creates like a shiny deep navy color. And I am not the best polyer, if that's even a word. I don't really know how to do it well. I tried to make sure it was really thin because this came on kind of thick and really, really white. So I tried to just make sure I smoothed it all out. And if you guys have any suggestions for me on how I can do this better or better tips on how to poly, please let me know. I used a Rust-Oleum chalked poly that was made for chalked paint. It wasn't the same brand, but I assumed it would work. So it turned out nice, but it went on really, really thick and kind of creamy like you see here. And here's the finished product. I'm really happy with it. And here I am adding the hardware. I didn't paint the inside of the drawer white. I did paint the inside of the cabinet white, but I didn't paint the drawer, and the drawer's still purple, but I don't care. That's the least of my worries. But you'll see here in a moment, I did paint the inside of the cabinet white because I will be going in and out of that a lot. And then I use this, I put it in this little nook in my kitchen, and I like to use it to store all of my essential oils. And just, I got this really cute shelf. I'll link everything below, but I'm really, really happy with the finished product. I love how it turns that little nook into just a more cozier space. And it just really adds that beautiful deep pop of color. So I hope you guys found this inspirational, how you can turn someone else's trash into your treasure. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching.